Where Crozet has fought very hard and very passionately to keep a small town feel with a lot of the benefits of you know your neighbors, you feel safe, you've got a great education system, but at the same time you're close enough geographically to get to a lot of interesting spots.
Yes, I remember reading a quote, somebody was interviewed talking about Crozet being one of the best kept secrets. So that was something we wanted to explore, and we just fell in love with it, and we thought, this is it, this was the place to be.
Crozet is classic small town living. It is the four-way stop with the Dairy Queen on one side and the library on the other, and the artwork that the high school students did under the train trestle. It is a little bit slower, feels a little kinder, and it's just a very comfortable place to be.
I love the fact that I can make all my errands very quickly, very easily. I can run to the dry cleaner, I can go get my coffee, and I can go get a great sandwich within 10 minutes.
Crozet is just in a sweet spot on the face of the earth. The best thing about it, I'm going to say, is the small town culture. In Crozet, you look after your neighbor, but you don't get into his business. So there's a lot of personal freedom, but there's also a lot of community support. It's very difficult to keep that balance.
You get a real sense of community that I think a lot of towns have lost, that it's one strip mall and then 5 miles later there's the same strip mall with the same set of stores that just repeats itself. But Crozet still has a local hardware store, a local pharmacy.
I think at this point it's kind of becoming self-selecting. People are moving here who want to be a little slower. They don't want to have to sit in a traffic jam for an hour and a half to go to work. They want to be able to take a deep breath and exhale. They like the fact that they can go to Mint Springs Park and cycle up through there, or go swimming in a literal swimming hole.
A bunch of the guys around here will meet at 8 o'clock, 8:30, and literally ride our bikes all the way up to Mint Springs, through the trails and back. And the best part is coming back down the mountain, because you're actually looking at pastures and fields, and just the landscape is just phenomenal.
We have all these gems of vineyards and breweries around us, and so it's part of a rhythm of the season, I guess, to go over to Greenwood-market and load up a picnic basket with a lot of great goodies, and just then travel 1.5 miles down the road to King-Family-Vineyard and watch polo on a Sunday afternoon, bring the paper, the girls can run around, they can go check out the horses in the stalls.
I mean, there's lots of places to just hang out, picnic, fish, mountain bike, I mean, you name it, it's all within literally walking and biking distance of Crozet. So
For a long time, the county did not give a damn about whether or not Crozet had what we would consider the services we wanted. And so Crozet did it for itself. It formed its own rescue squad. It formed its own park. Right? We took care of these things for ourselves. This spirit continues on too, and there's a real sense of community self-reliance. We take on things for ourselves. We have a 4th of July celebration here. We have a great little town parade. Nobody helps us do it. We do it for ourselves. So those, I would say, are the great reasons to live in Crozet.